Alright, welcome to my tutorial for 5R. This one is the good layout. The perfect bomb spawn would be white. So you got these white enemies in the middle, so you can stack them up very quickly, and that's our opening as well. So you always want to open up with stacking these white enemies like that. What it's gonna do. So there are multiple ways how to approach this stage. I would recommend going for verticals always, and I recommend not holding down for too long. If you don't have to, don't do it. So we're stacking these enemies up, and then if it's a green bomb, you kind of go for something like that. You can, if you want, you can also do something like this by just doing that, and then just really pressure or like going for that white bomb. So basically what we do is we just ignore everything. So it's whatever, it's a green bomb. Oh, it's a white bomb. There you go. Let's see. Oh, it's same pattern. Oh, it's a green. We don't care. Let's kick it out of the way. Have some space. So that's one approach you can go for, or you can again just stack up both things, and yeah, that's probably the simpler solution for most people. And there's not much to talk about here because, like, at least on this bomb spawn, because I mean we can also do something like that, by the way, but it's more advanced. It's really up to you. You can ignore it, you can do whatever. The main part for me personally is to not holding down too long, and yeah. So that's how you do that second to the left, second column. This one, again, for the most part, you just want to do that. That's it. Let's see, the middle again. Oh, that one, yeah, it's the same thing. So you can go for a horizontal, and this is a little bit advanced. If you want to try, this is how it looks like. So something like that. It's not really much faster. It's actually kind of slow getting that bomb spawn. This one is definitely good. This one I usually go for horizontal, and then I just BB. So yeah, if you can, that's awesome. If not, just, again, not a big deal. It's not a big time loss. Okay, what if we get a white bomb? That would be awesome, because you can just do this. Boom, that's it. That's the best 5R. Obviously, it's random. It's, you know, you gotta pray for it. Let's see. Okay, that spawn position is also good. Basically, every single spawn position, you always, you know, you just stack them up and go for white. Stack them up, go for white. Yep, the same thing. This one kind of sucks. You get stuck here for a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. This layout is a little bit tricky, but as long as you do this opening, you should be fine. So it's a little bit trickier because you got pink, then teal, then pink, and then teal, and we don't like that. But you, in this case, you actually can go for verticals or horizontals. I would still recommend going for vertical. So this is how it goes. I like to grab this one right away. I walk down. This is typically my opening for every single stage, almost. And sometimes I make a mistake because of that. I always go right, or I always pick up the right thing, because Toad is already facing right. So you just right away, just go right. Grab this pink enemy. Oops. And then, oh, I got a very bad spawn on the far right, but that's not a big deal. So if that happens, I do this movement right here, and you just have to practice it. this is what I call the worm. So you kind of do a movement like this. Well, you press B, so you pick up the stack at the very bottom, you know, the enemy, and then you walk underneath it. You kind of switch places with it, like this, right? And this is what I want to do for the far right spawn. So I switch place to put, you know, these two enemies on this pile, so I have like a big pink pile. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's usually what I do in 5R in this layout, for almost every single bomb spawn. So again, switch position, and that's it. That one is also fine. You can do something like that if you want, and this is what I don't recommend. You can do horizontal, but it's obviously a lot of work, and it's only good for, I think, 1 or 2 spawns. Now let's see. See if the spawns on the far left, you also want to do a column, a vertical. If it spawns on the far, a second to the left, like this pile right here, this column, you also want to do a vertical. I think you really just want to do a vertical all the time. But yeah, that's how you approach this this kind of bad-ish layout. If you get it pink. Again, with this movement, you can like go for every single column, really. Like this column, this column, this column. Okay, so what if I get a teal bomb? This is where you actually do a horizontal. So let's say I get teal. I do something like this. This is something you have to practice, but it's not too bad. Oh, it's teal. I going for a teal horizontal, and then that's it. That one you could do this again. It's a nice clear. It's a nice way to clear, and then go for pink. You can also do something like this. Go for a diamond if you want. Again, I would recommend to go for the horizontal setup if the bomb spawns on the far right, or the middle as well. But if it spawns on the far left, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. You want to do something like, I messed up, but you want to do something like this. So you trade your position with this pink, again, like pressing B and then pressing left. And then, yeah, and that's it. It should be clear. Again, trade, boom. Hold down before, and then you drop it on top of the bomb. So what if I get that position? This is a little bit special. This is where I kick like that, and then I throw it on top of the bomb. That's the only special, you know, thing in this stage, like really special setup. The opening is always the same, always the same. You always do this, but if it spawns on the like second to the left column, you want to kick, and then you want to drop it on top of it. Yeah, and that's, hopefully I got everything covered. If you have questions, you know where to find me. The third column is very easy. Just hold down and then boom, drop it. And again, the fourth column, fifth column, sixth column, and seventh column, you just go for horizontal. All right, that's 5R. Hopefully it works out for you. And again, don't stress it. Even I make mistakes. I can't remember everything. Just try to memorize going right all the time, almost. We'll get to that, but almost in every single stage, you go right and you pick up something, and you go from there. And even if it's a little bit slow, just don't panic and just, you know, take it slow, take it safe, and you're gonna be fine. See you next time.